On a bright morning, Troy was living its last moments of hope. The city, which had stood against the Greek armies for 10 years, was now suffering from pain and death after the killing of Achilles, the greatest of Greek heroes. But in the heart of Troy, Paris, the prince who sparked the war, was consumed by despair, knowing that Achilles' death would not put an end to the catastrophe awaiting his city. Paris, the man known for his arrow that felled Achilles, was now haunted by grief and regret. He knew that no matter what he did, the Greeks would never forget his crime. As he gazed at the sky, he felt that fate had already sealed his end. And on a new day of battle, fate carried yet another arrow. The Greek prince Philoctetes, who wielded the bow gifted to him by Heracles, was watching Paris from afar. At that moment, Philoctetes released his arrow with all his might and precision. The arrow, poisoned with the venom of the Hydra, sliced through the air swiftly and accurately, striking Paris in the chest. The Trojan prince fell to the ground, feeling the poison coursing through his veins. Despite his courage and love for his city, he realized in that moment that his end had come. With his final breath, he remembered Helen, the woman who had ignited the flames of war and wished for a quicker end. But Paris' fall did not end Troy's suffering. Shortly after his death, the Greeks used the famous trick of the Trojan horse. They hid inside the wooden horse, which the Trojans brought into their city as a symbol of victory. Under the cover of night, the Greeks emerged from the horse and opened the gates, signaling the downfall of Troy. Amidst the flames and destruction, Troy fell, and the legend of the city that had stood for so long came to an end. Many of its heroes were killed, and the survivors were taken as slaves. As for Paris, though he was dead, his name remained etched in history as the prince who started a war that would never be forgotten.